Hello, I'm Adrienne, the Victoria Paper Shaper. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and can take care of all your Stampin' Up! Needs as long as you're in Canada. Today I'm going to introduce you to one of the most delightful sets to come from Stampin' Up! In years, the Pansy Petals Suite. Now, one of the lovely things about this set is it can be used by a beginner stamper all the way through to an expert or avid card maker and everyone in between. After seeing this set in the catalog, my daughter and I actually wound up buying a bunch of pansies for our garden. Now, I haven't grown pansies in years and didn't even know that they were actually edible. Apparently, both the flowers and the leaves. Although it might give you a bit of extra roughage, I would not recommend eating any of the pansies that you stamp. Now, another thing I didn't know about pansies is that they come in 3 different patterns. So there are the plain ones, and then there are ones that have sort of a black variegation going out from the center. And then there are sort of the most famous ones with the adorable little dark faces in the middle. Now, the stamp set is photopolymer, and as you can see, Stampin' Up! Has sort of changed how they're done. The images are now on the paper piece that's in the card case, the stamp case. So they're designed to be put directly onto the case. I kept this one off just to show you the difference. So it lines up with this, but it's up to you how you want to do it. Now, I've also kept this little plastic piece and I'm keeping it on there just to keep dust and maybe some rogue cat hair off of my precious stamps. Now, I know some of you are used to storing your die cuts in here, and this may make it difficult. This is what I do with them. As soon as I get them, I put magnetic strips. They're adhesive on one side, and then I just cut them out and put them exactly where the Stampin' Up! Had put their tape, and it pretty much holds them in place. So here are the stamps. Now they're distinctive stamps, which means that there's a bit of sort of, it adds texture. So the stamp isn't sort of a solid level color. There's some light bits and then there's some dark bits. And that's exactly how they're supposed to stamp, just to give it a more realistic image. And it's also designed for 2-step stamping. So this would be stamped in a lighter color, and then this would be a darker color for the detail part, and you would stamp this on top of this on top of this, and then these on top of this on top of this. And because they're photopolymer, although using the Stamparatus makes it perfect, you can pretty much do this by just taking this stamp and holding it over this one once you've stamped it, and you can see quite easily to do that 2-step stamping process. Now, the sentiments in this, oh my gosh, they're so sweet and so happy, just as positive as the pansy itself. And the font, in my opinion, oh my gosh, perfection. So all of these have coordinating dies. And then these last 3 stamps, they do not. And these are just sort of the little dark bit that you would put into the middle of the pansies, but they don't have dies. So this is what the dies give you when you punch everything out. These are standalone, which is wicked. So none of this needs stamps. This makes a beautiful large pansy, and then these leaves are fabulous. So you're cutting this out and putting it on top of this, and then these 2 layers go into the little bloom or blossom. And then these ones coordinate with the stamp set. And I'll just show you how that works. So this die cuts out these 2. And then this die will cut out these. And the leaf die cuts out these 2. And then this leaf will cut out these, and the little blossom or bloom die cuts these out. And then we've got the little stems and the 3 little dots. Yeah, about the dot. Okay, check this out. That is the tiniest stamp I have ever had. I would really recommend get a permanent, I haven't done it yet, but get a permanent marker and go onto the back of it and make like a little dot or a little X or something so that you can see it if it falls to the ground. I lost this twice on my desk, and I've only had it a day. So yeah, just to be careful with that, because you don't want to lose that, that little guy. So let me show you the DSP. This is beautiful. So I put these 3 together. This is the front and this is the back, or side A, side B, because these ones all have the gingham, which is just beautiful and timeless. It's going to be hard to decide which sides to use for some of my projects for sure. And then here are the rest. So we listed off the colors here. We've got Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, Soft Seafoam, Soft Succulent, and Whisper White in here. It's all our colors. Now, this one, let me show you something very cool about this. So Stampin' Up! Has done this before a few times, but it's so amazing. These dies fit exactly over each large and small flower on this page can be cut out with these dies. Yeah, it's pretty wild. The only downside is that this is the back and it's super cute, but you see the problem? These decisions. Thanks, Stampin' Up!, making my life difficult. So the neat thing about this set is that you can get it in a variety of different ways. You can get the suite, and that includes everything pansy that I've shown you, plus these adorable little bees. Aren't they cute? So these are available to order on May 4th, this suite, bundle, the paper, the stamp set, the dies, everything, unless you're a demonstrator. But if you're a demonstrator, you already know that. You probably have it because this is so, so cute. So if you get the set through me at victoriapapershaper.stampinup.net and you get the bundle or the suite, you will get a free class, and your kit will come with all the bits, meaning the embellishments, the ribbon, everything is pre-cut and embossed. So all you have to do is stamp and assemble, trying to make it as easy and fun as possible. And no matter where you are in Canada, we can take care of you, and try to order as soon as you can. My sense is that some of these items are going to sell out, and the order date is May 4th is when you can start getting them. And I can help you if you're anywhere in Canada. Now let me show you some cards I made this morning. So the first one is a beginner or a simple stamping card. This is just ink and paper. Super easy. This card may have taken me 2 minutes to do. And again, with the photopolymer, the two-step stamping is really easy because you can see over the image that you've already stamped to stamp that second image. And it doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. There is like room for a margin of error. And then for the casual stamper, I made a card using just the bundle. So I didn't use DSP or any embellishments. I just wanted to show it to you how it would be if you had just ordered the bundle. And this is so cute. And I'm not even, you know, anyone who knows me is like, I'm all about the blues and the greens and the purples and the pinks. So this is way outside my sort of color zone, right, Erica? But it's just so cute because this is the color Pansy's actually coming and it's so pretty. I will probably add an embellishment to it. I'm thinking probably maybe like 3 little pearls here, and I'll color them with my blends so that they coordinate with the card. And then here's a card for the avid or experienced stamper. So it's got a lot going on. And I'm just going to show you how I made that pansy. So you use these 5 pieces to create the large pansy. So there's 1 there, and then you need 2 of these there and there. And then this is your frill around the bottom part. And then this will be your frill around the top. You'll need 2 of those. And then this is the little piece that creates the face in the middle. And of course, you need your little dots. I would recommend making a bunch of little yellow dots and putting them in a baggie somewhere rather than having to make a dot every single time you want to make a pansy card. Now, I'll show you just so you can see it closer. This also has a texture in it, and you could totally use a Stampin' Right marker or blends to emphasize these lines and create that variegation if you like. For the assembly of this, I just use our multi-purpose liquid glue. That can get a little messy, and so cutting out the frills and using our adhesive sheet would make it a lot less messy, easier to do. And then this is just, I used the DSP on a piece of Whisper White and put about a 1/4 inch space in between it. And then I ran it through our cut and emboss machine using the Painted Textures embossing folder. And I used something not from the suite here, this ribbon. Oh my gosh, you've got to get this, it's amazing. The Simply Elegant trim. It just adds so much, just a little bit of gold thread, but it's a nice thickness. It's not too thin. So there you go. I just put this all together this morning because I'm so excited about this suite and wanted to share it with all of you. And if you've got any questions, do feel free to message me. Always happy to chat or answer questions. And again, if you need anything from my store, it's victoriapapershaper.stampingup.net. And you can leave a comment here. And please like and subscribe. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.